Hello everybody, this is Tanya from AAE Glass, back with another Saturday night video club. Saturday night video club, we're calling it now. It takes quite a long time to upload these videos, about 12-14 hours last time, so we're gonna call it Saturday night video club. What we're gonna do this month, I missed you guys, I haven't seen you guys. We took off last month because we moved. We expanded, we got 4 buildings now down here in Cape Coral, guys. We got teaching centers and Bullseye Resource Center and blah, blah, blah. So we were quite busy and we are now moved into all our new places. So come on down and see us if you'd like. But as promised, here is your Saturday night video. I got a lot of emails asking about, well, specifically if I could do a jewelry video. I have to be careful with this because I have DVDs out and then I also have a lot of classes with a lot of signature techniques, and so I protect my students, I protect my DVD buyers, and I need to do something different for the Saturday video. So we're going to talk about textured dichroic glass because I use thin glass dichroic in almost all of my videos and my classes, and I very rarely touch dichro. Well, the story is I actually started with dichroic textured glass. This is the 3 mil stuff, the thick stuff. That's how I started, everybody, and I was never using thin. This is all I use, especially this stuff. This is herringbone, okay? My favorite, hard to come by now, but I order it. It takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get it, and we order a bunch of it. It's my absolute favorite texture. Herringbone is it. So if you guys buy textured scrap packs from us, which a lot of you do, you're going to get a lot of herringbone because it's the absolute best. I don't waste my time with the other stuff. So we're going to use some herringbone in this. And everybody stick with me. This is not a basic. I'm going to show you a really cool trick at the end. And then if you turn this off, you're going to go, I already know that. And then everyone's going to be making cool pendants. And it's not going to be you. And you go, oh my God, I shouldn't have turned it off. Because you only get 72 hours, my kittens. Okay? All right, so we're going to use some herringbone, and then we're also going to use, I love this stuff. This is the Mardi Gras glass, and this is a color mix. So you can see there's like purple. This whole sheet has just a crazy amount of color. But we're going to use some of this. This stuff is expensive, so I want to show you kind of a cool thing that you can do. We're going to use some ripple. There's some ripple. And we're going to use clear, everybody, okay? And you can certainly use black, and you'll figure that out as you go, but clear is usually what you probably gravitate towards, okay? So we're gonna start with some basics. Number 1, you notice that I'm taking this black box here, and I'm always putting the dichroic on the black box. A, the clear dichroic so I can see it better, and B, when you shift that dichroic down, the reflective property is how it's going to come out of the kiln. So right now it looks like a glorious pink. Shift it down, it's gold. Yes, I know, I've told you guys this in the YouTube videos, but we do have new subscribers, so they need to know it too. It's like this, down, 45-degree angle. There it is, the gold color that I did not want. So I'm gonna go over here. Okay, so this is herringbone, and that is a magenta, gold, blue, purple, right up my alley. So we're gonna start with this one. Okay, number 1. This, most commonly what I see people doing with the textured dichroic is taking a piece of black glass, which I just realized I forgot, but we're gonna move on because I'm a one-take Tanya kind of girl, okay? So they'll take the textured dichroic and they'll just put it right down on the black and fuse it. Okay, that's cool, but what else you got? Okay, so start going into your scrap drawer and pulling out transparent bullseye thin glass, okay? So here I have aqua, and this is light amber, okay? This is light aquamarine. So first things first, number 1. Think about how you want to tint your glass. You could do this, okay? And as you can see, through the herringbone, I've now got light aqua. You could do this all day, guys. You'll be shocked at what I get out of a sheet of herringbone glass. And when you guys order these scrap packs of textured from us, which yes, they're in stock right now, when you order these from us, you're going to see gradient, rainbow gradients color. We don't buy a bunch of stuff and throw it in this. No, it's all good stuff because it's only what I use. So, you're gonna get a lot for your money. Everything is gonna be good. But so herringbone on top of here, now I changed the background, okay? And that's something that looks kind of like this, okay? So this was just a piece of blue, and look how I tinted that, all right? So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is take your herringbone and actually cap it with an additional color. So this is a light amber. Now I've given it a light amber and a pink kind of, you know, light amber, and there's pink showing through there, and I've changed that up, okay? I can take out, I feel like I'm one of those nutshell games. I'm in a nutshell, which one is it? Okay, anyways, you know what I'm talking about with the little thing and you put the nutshell on? I'm looking at the camera guy, guys. He's nodding his head, but I'm not sure he gets it. Okay. Okay, so, sorry. Anyways, you could change the color of your herringbone just by doing that. I mean, that is pretty cool. Blue, there's your blue, okay? You could go 2 colors, a color on the bottom, herringbone in the middle, a color on the top. That's harder to do. You're gonna send me emails and go, I don't like it, but the thing is, guys, you gotta know your colors and you gotta experiment. So if you don't know what you wanna do, you don't know how it's gonna look, cut off a little corner and take the time to throw it in the kiln and make samples first, okay? So that's very easy. It's, you know, a color on the bottom, herringbone here, maybe a color on top, or maybe you don't wanna do a color on top, okay? But you gotta watch your volume as well. So this is 3mm glass. It's actually 3.2 roughly for the herringbone, and then you've got your thin, so that's 3, 4, 5, 5.2. Glass wants to be 6mm thick. So you're gonna get a little bit of a pull in right in the center right here, and that's okay because you can always grind it. If you need more volume, add some thin clear. What does thin clear do? Thin clear causes depth, okay? So then you're adding depth, which is cool. Everybody loves the depth. And then you are also adding a little bit more volume, but you're gonna have more spread, which means you're gonna have to cold work. Okay, so that's that. Easy peasy, right? Yeah, I know, the cool stuff's coming. Everybody relax. All right. Now we've got another piece right here. This is herringbone. Feel free to cut strips of transparent, and obviously it couldn't be dark transparent glass like this, guys. See how that's dark? I want you to think of transparent glass, especially the thin bullseyes, as like painting. So when you layer transparent glass on top of transparent glass, you are mixing colors, okay? So this is sunset coral. I'm gonna put that on top of my herringbone, and I'm going to maybe put, oops, another piece right here, another piece right here. So now I've got 3 pieces. Yeah, I know it's the same color, but then I'm gonna take some clear thin, put it over the seams right here, right there, and I'm diluting the color right there. So you're gonna get a nice gradation of coral, light again to dark coral. So that's just diluting the color with the clear, and making those subtle things that people walk by and go, oh my God, I gotta have that piece. Can I please pay you $1,000? Maybe not that much, but somewhere around there. Okay, so another thing is this. You can actually take herringbone or ripple. I also love the granite texture. Buy a lot of that too. And stack them. Now this is harder because you gotta know how your Dichroic is going to fire. So this is a gold and this is blue teal. So I'm actually taking it and stacking on, I don't know if you can see, it's like a prism, just 2, stacking 2, okay?
Smooth side to smooth side?
It is, good question, it is texture side to smooth side, because you can't go texture to texture, guys. That would be firing dichro to dichro. Or can you? I don't know, let me show you the trick. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. But anyways, so you're stacking dichro colors on top of each other and making other prism colors and all that good stuff. Okay, so that's cool. So that's 6mm, 3 and 6mm. You know that's going to be fine. Notice I don't have a base color underneath here. You don't always have to do that. People love opal, and this almost looks like an actual opal where they have all that rainbow color and things like that, okay? Now, let's say you wanna get crazy. So you take a piece of texture like this, and you take a piece texture dichroic, right there, the dichroic is always on the texture side. Texture dichroic, always on the dichroic coating on the texture side. And you did this. I'm doing dichro to go dichro. That is a huge no-no. No, right? In the dichro world. Wouldn't it be cool if you could do that? It would be so cool, but you can't. You can't do that, because what happens? 2 metal oxides, they repel. Okay, so they wouldn't be able to fuse. So how do we get around that? 1, slip a color in between. Slip a color in between, okay? I don't know if John can pick up on that, but that's a pretty cool thing, okay? Maybe a blue. Am I confusing everybody? A blue. Now I've tinted that down here, and then I've got this up here to deal with. Could I even go crazier and do that? Yeah, guys, you're gonna have a lot of cold working to do. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10mm of glass. But yes, you could do it, okay? So let's say you want to ditch all this and you just want to fuse these two together just to see what happened, which is dichro to dichro, and everyone says no. Okay, here's a trick. And you don't want to slip anything in between. That's what I'm talking about here. Take your etching cream, okay? Available at aaeglass.com. And take the cream and put it right on the edges of your glass. One of the glasses. You don't need to do both, but you got to be real careful. You got to get it in the grooves. See how I'm making a border? I'm making a border with the etching cream. Okay? So what I'm doing here is removing, because etching cream is removing the dichroic coating. I'm removing the coating to leave what? What is that? It's plain clear glass. So by doing this, because when glass melts, glass wants to melt from, obviously it melts from the outside first to the center, okay? So by doing this, I'm going to leave this on for, let's say, 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, you can actually see it working. I'm not sure that John can get this. Let's take, okay, you can see it's already clear glass right now, okay? So you're gonna go rinse this off. Rinsing, rinsing, rinsing. I'm rinsing right now. Okay, and then I have just plain clear glass, and then I can go dichro to dichro, and the clear glass will just seal on the outside, and then I have something really cool. That is really fun to experiment with. It's not always going to turn out, but my gosh, sometimes with some really cool stuff. So that's fusing dichro to dichro, and that's just removing the coating on the edges, and so that it will seal. Okay, everybody? So that's cool. Try that. Okay, another thing I'm going to show you is this. Woo, what's that? Tell me you guys love this right now. Wasn't sure. Well, I got yelled at. I wasn't sure if I was going to show this or not, but I think you guys deserve it. So, can you get a good picture of that, camera guy? You got it? How about now? How about now?
It's gonna focus.
Okay. All right, so that's pretty awesome, guys. All right, so now since those of you who stuck through the basic stuff, and I will show you how to do that. By the way, notice these fantastic bales. I have been asked, this one was featured in Glass Art magazine, and I used these awesome bales, and the company went out of business about 2 years ago. I've been trying for 2 years to get these manufactured or just find a company that can make awesome ones, and we found a company, so we are featuring them tomorrow. We have 10 new styles. Look at these guys. How awesome are these? You can put these on donut pendants, okay? And then you can also drill into your pieces. Look at these cool. We have every color, all these cool styles. Drill into your pieces and just let this be a plain piece with a really cool ornate bale. So you guys probably need to know how to drill into your pieces, right? All right, we'll put that in here too. You talked me into it. Okay, here we go. Let's see how I did this. I don't even have a name for this yet because it's so fresh and cool. Okay, here's what you do. All right, here we go. Secrets revealed. You're gonna take a piece of herringbone. It really can be any texture. I just love the herringbone and the ripple. Let's use the ripple because we've been ignoring the ripple. Okay, and you're gonna take it, you're gonna cut it to match that piece. Tanya's School of Cutting, there you go. That's a free one, all right. And I've got peach on the bottom and blue on the top, okay? Notice I have no color underneath here. I'm just gonna let it be just really opalescent, okay? Here's what you're gonna do, guys. You're going to take a sifter.
Is the dichro up on the bottom piece? Yeah.
It's dichro down, dichro down. Down, down, baby. Dichro down, dichro down. Good question, John. Stop talking so much. Okay, first thing you're gonna do, dichro down, dichro down. Good question. All right, now what you're gonna do is take some hairspray, dollar store, cheap is fine. Give it a little spray on top, nothing crazy, okay? Then you're gonna do this. You're gonna take opal guys, opal bullseye powder, okay? With your sifter, and right about now is when you put your mask on. You put your mask on right now, okay? Put your mask on. All right, watch. You got it? Okay. Okay, all I'm doing, nice even layer. I'm just tapping it. Tap, 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 tap. Cover the whole thing. Not too thick. If you can see the glass through it, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be faint, okay? So if you can, but you wanna cover the whole surface, and then you don't wanna kill it. You don't want a big mound up there, so it's maybe, let's go 2 times, 2 passes over. Just make sure it's even, guys, okay? Then you're gonna do that. Okay, that looks fantastic. Okay, now you're going to take your tweezers and you're going to take clear bullseye coarse frit, coarse. All right, and what you're gonna do is take that frit and you're gonna put it next to each other, line it up, just kind of line it up. Okay, now could you use transparent coarse frit with this? Like a yellow or, I'm sorry, yellow amber, light aquamarine? Yeah, you can do it. I want you to do it. I dare you to do it, okay? Put it on here, experiment with this, guys. And by the way, just remember every video that I show you is because I love you. But besides that, you always want to take something from this. And I would think this would be a pretty darn cool technique to do other than pendants. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so look at this, guys. I want you to put them right next to each other. I want you to cover the entire pendant. Okay? And then I want you to full fuse it. And what's going to happen is the powder is going to run away and go to the edges of the coarse frit, of every rocky coarse frit that you've laid down. Full fuse, everybody, full fuse, cover the whole thing, and then you're going to get this. If that isn't fantastic, that's awesome. I don't like to use thin dichroic glass for this. If John can zoom in, I can't even express to you the depth that's in here right now. It's crazy, okay? So you want to use the texture glass for this to get that waviness on the inside. And as you can see, the bottom is raw dichroic because we went dichro down and dichro down, okay? All right, new line for you guys, huh? Mosaic, kind of. See? And here's the powder. It goes right to the edge. It just crawls right to the edge of every piece of dichro you can put down. Or I'm sorry, guys, every piece of clear course that you put down. There's 40,000 ways to do this. We could have just done this for half an hour together. Okay, lastly, what about drilling these awesome, fantastic bales? This one, obviously, is a donut pendant. That's in my Extreme Volume 2 video. But these pinch bales just go right in here. And we have ones that go for really thick pendants and very thin. So when you guys get these awesome pinch bales, look in the description. It says fits 6mm to 9mm glass or 6mm to 15mm glass. So pay attention to what you're doing and what you're ordering. Look at, guys, it's so earthy and cool, and copper and brass are so in right now. I know, because Jennifer Lopez told me. Okay. All right, next. Last but not least, the drilling, okay? When you drill pendants, everybody, okay? You need a, what is this, Tupperware container. I like it a little shallower, but I didn't have one handy, so I just grabbed this. And then I like to use a 70s sponge. I call it the sponge from the 70s because that's really what it is, but it's the best because you can put, you put your water up to about halfway, but you can put your piece in there like this. And then as you need more water, you just push the sponge and then just fills up and you can come back up, push the water. Because what you need is water to cool the piece down as the Dremel's going through. I'm gonna use a Dremel and I'm going to use a cylinder diamond bit. Okay, a cylinder diamond bit. Of course we have these on our website. And guys, I know that the product's gonna sell out, it always does, and we'll get more. We do, oh, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but blue fingernails are in style right now, so you should do that because I read it in Touch magazine. No, I lied again. Anyways, yes, so we have them on our website, but we get what the manufacturer can give us, and then we always tell them we're doing a video, and then they never give us enough, and sorry guys, it's true, and then we order more. So, but anyways, yes, this is it, okay? So, what you want to do with the Dremel is you want high speed, guys. So besides that, you need to do something else first. I'm going to drill into this because I don't have another one handy, but this is your white Deco paint marker. You have to mark it. Do not think you cannot mark it. Do not be that cocky. Every time I'm that cocky and I try to do it without marking it, every time I'm off center. I never make it, okay? So that's where you're gonna go, and you wanna stay at least 1/8 inch away from the edge that you're going to drill, because otherwise you're going to crack the top off. 1/8 inch, guys, okay? Besides that, if you go too fast when you drill, you're going to crack the top off, okay? It takes 45 seconds to do this. You're not gonna save any time, just relax. You've worked so hard on the pendants, guys. Just Chill, 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 okay? So this is only about 7 millimeters, but what if you had a piece like this, which is 12 millimeters, you know, you'd want to go really slow. I mean, this is 5 firings, this piece right here. Why would I even chance it? Okay, enough lecturing. So you're gonna go ahead and put that on your sponge. High speed on the Dremel. What you're gonna do is start at a 45-degree angle. That way it can dig into the glass. If you go down straight, it'll just skip right off. 45-degree angle, come up slowly, push down slowly.
I can't get it from the
Okay, hold on, John's trying to get it. He's freaking out a little bit, everybody, it's okay. Can you get that angle?
Okay.
Okay, guys, so it's 45 degrees. John's not gonna be able to get this with the water flying. He'll pull back a little bit, we'll do the best we can, but it's 45 degrees. Come up, go down, pushing onto the sponge, everybody, so you get that nice and cool on the inside there, okay? All right, here we go, ready? Let the Dremel do the work for you. Boom. Done. How long was that? That wasn't even 45 seconds, I'll bet, okay? Look at guys. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, we can put another bail right here and make a bracelet. Look at it, guys. You can make, oh my gosh, seriously, you can make, yes, you could totally do that. You can put 2 bails. Does everybody see that? I don't have another bail, but put another bail right here. Loop some leather, double leather. Ah, magic happens. Okay? Why not? Why do bails have to be used for pendants, guys? Okay? How about this? How about 2 bails for earrings? How cute would that be? Cuteness. Okay. Anyway, that is my dichroic lesson for January. Okay, everybody, here is the deal. You are going to receive 15% off of textured dichroic scrap packs. They are in stock. It's almost all herringbone, guys. It's the best. And I know that nobody has packs that are almost all herringbone because it's awesome. It's hard to come by, but we got it, okay? We'll even throw a little bit of Mardi Gras in there where we can, and we have Ripple, and we just only have the best. Why? Because that's what we do, okay? We'll do 15% off, and then we have the new bales available today, and there are quantity discounts if you buy more than 10, more than 20. It's on the website.
Of the same kind.
Of the same kind. It's to stay on the website. And then what else do we have? Etching cream is on there. I think that's about it. You guys need your course for it. I am enjoying doing this, everybody, and I thank you so much for dealing with me. Sometimes I get mail that says I'm annoying, and I always think that that's funny because, you know, what can you do? But, so I will be back. Everybody, there will not be a February Saturday video. I will be going to CBS as I do every single year and joining them for their annual sale and teaching. And then I also have 2 boot camps. So will not be a video for February. I'm sorry. This is my busiest season right now. We'll make it up to you in the summer and throw 2 in a month at one point. So if anybody has any questions, give me an email. We thank you for supporting AAE Glass, everybody. This is why we do these free videos as a payback to you. So everybody have a great Saturday. Bye.